Hello everyone! This month marks the blog's anniversary and I wanted to make this video to commemorate it with you all. First and foremost, I wanted to greet all members of the chat club. It's been a pleasure to spend all this time with you. We have spent some very enjoyable times listening to and enjoying our favorite music. As a result of the global crisis, we've been meeting in the chat club every day, week after week, month after month, and year after year. The streams came in like raindrops. Wow. Coordinating all of the broadcasts at once was quite challenging. Consequently, we exchanged suggestions on where, which, or what could be broadcast, and we informed one another in this way. But eventually, it got to the point where we had to put it in the writing to ensure we didn't miss it, right? Yes, indeed. Since there are broadcasts that are really accessible. It's not, it's not that right? Okay. So, the first time I wrote the blog was precisely in May 2022, and it was done in a very simple manner. The information was just copied and pasted, and I mean a little disorganized. It was not until the following season when Harry very, very politely, thank you very much, Harry, he provided his personal database with us. As a result of the considerable information, we now have a well-organized blog packed with useful information because this is for anybody, from the most essential audience or the occasional visitors to the audience who is constantly present, right? So it appears to me that it's pretty useful information for everyone. So up until this point, well, I believe that later in the season, I realized that with the information I had, I could categorize it and even conduct some statistical analysis to see what we were listening to, what season we were listening to, what or what item, or anything like that, right? Okay, every month or two or three. I attempt a post with a little review, no? Like those old calendars. When everyone would give you one and you could write it down on paper, no? For the following season, I have determined. Well, quite. I will not make. there will be no service, but instead, I will make my own imposed decision. Okay. The calendar central topic for the upcoming season will be the symphonic poems. That's a very great theme. We all contribute to the calendar's current conditions. I truly appreciate all of the efforts that has been made in one way or another. I want to say goodbye, wishing you all the best, that everything goes well for you, and also, as a note, which I think is something that if somehow they have decided well, to distance themselves a little from the chat, at least say hello once a while. Everyone is invited to join the conversation group.